our farmers are, if you like, having a triple whammy. We've now, the coronavirus expecting or impacting some of their produce that a couple of them have been lucky enough with some rains to be able to produce.
Yeah, it's just this is the culmination of a lot of things, isn't it, for our farmers? And I think people tend to forget sometimes that the restrictions aren't just about the cities.
No, they're not. Certainly for us, we've had to withdraw a lot of our support as well because our volunteers are coming from metropolitan areas, and the one beauty of being in remote Australia is they've probably got lower numbers of the COVID-19 out there, so we don't want to be obviously the people that bring it. But I guess that also means that all of the help and support we were providing to them has had to be put on hold. Well, some of the practical stuff has actually had to be put on hold. So there's kilometres and kilometres of fencing from fires and obviously from drought that all need to still be fixed.
Yeah, lots of jobs being put on the back burner. What about the issue of mental health? Because I'll let you put your earpiece back in because there's no problem. We can hear you well, but I just want to make sure
no worries.
You can hear us. That is modern technology. This is the nimble, agile nature of where we're at these days. But on a more serious topic, mental health, it's always a subject in rural Australia, even more focused now.
Look, we're doing a lot at the increase in terms of domestic violence, suicide ideation. Those things are absolutely on the increase. And for us, we're having to do things very differently again because physically we normally turn up to the farm gate. So a lot of our counselling support's having to be done via virtual video conferencing, but in some cases that's absolutely not possible. The risk is too great. It is actually causing a big strain, certainly on us and the resources that we're sending out. Our chaplains are working overtime just with the volume in terms of mental health issues that were bad before, but with an additional layer of stresses is also causing us, I guess, an extra pressure that is really hard for everyone involved.
Absolutely. Little question. It's multifaceted. I mean, there is some bright news from a nature perspective that we're starting to see some rain in some of the areas that have been in drought for so long. That is one bright bit of news, isn't it?
I was watching the long-range forecast this morning and it is looking really positive. So the follow-up rain is the thing that is providing hope, if you like. It does mean that hopefully some of those crops and some of those things that have actually been planted, we've had a couple of farmers who have stocked, the large cattle farmers that had thousands of head of cattle are really excited that they've got 16 cows and a bull. So the rain is something that we're all really excited about. It is going to take years, though. I think that's the thing that we forget. Certainly in Metro, we see, one good rain season. It's going to take farmers probably, 3 or 4 years to even get back to halfway of where they were before this drought hit. So they're going to need a lot of help and a lot of support for a long haul. It's not just a one-off, but please don't underestimate the hope that rain brings.
Oh, absolutely. And that dovetails into the next question and our final question about funding and money, because there's nowhere near as much money about now as there was even 3 months ago.
No, there's not. And my plea, I guess, to everybody is those people that are in a position to be able to give, really think about giving to a charity. If it's not us, we absolutely welcome it and we desperately need it. But there are a lot of charities who are hurting at the moment with fundraising events being cancelled, people losing their jobs. So they are absolutely really doing it tough. Is that for those people who may not give a lot or may not have given to a charity before, now is the time. Absolutely, if you're in a position to do so, please do give. We desperately need you.
Well, Jannine, you and your team do a wonderful job. If people are to contact Frontier Services, how do they do it, just quickly?
Yeah, please come online. We're there online 24/7. We've built it so that we can answer any questions, whether that's help for support from a farmer, somebody who may want to volunteer when we're able to, but our donation platform, which is at frontierservices.org.
Always good to catch up, even virtually. Thank you, Jannine.
Thanks so much, Tim.